Let's look at some traits of high self-esteem people. And look at these traits. Oh my goodness gracious. Competent, sense of power, energetic, optimistic, able to bounce back. These are terrific people. How about traits of low self-esteem people? Oh, good Lord. Self-doubt, incompetence, feeling unaccepted, powerless, easily defeated. Clearly, people with high self-esteem are just better people, don't you think? Raises an interesting question. Can you have high self-esteem and still be a bad person? I think so. I think so. Drug dealers, perhaps bullies. A drug dealer has very high self-esteem, not a very nice person. Now, here's the deal. Self-esteem and goodness are separate variables. Okay? Just picture two separate variables. So you can have high self-esteem and not necessarily be a good person. Can work both ways, can work this way as well. It's very similar to high IQ and character, or what we call moral development. And we've seen that in the news the last few days. You can be very smart and have very low character and moral development, right? It's like intelligence and maturity. A 4-year-old can be reading at a first or second grade level, and the teacher can't find them. Maturity-wise, the child's very immature. So these things are separate variables, we call them. Now, here's the point. To raise a high self-esteem as well as good child, parents need to focus on behavior as well as feelings. So I'm in this park. I see two mothers talking, and their children are in the sandbox, a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, playing in the sand. And the 5-year-old wants the toy that the 4-year-old is playing with, and the 4-year-old won't give it to him. So the 5-year-old pushes the 4-year-old over and takes the toy. And the mother of the 5-year-old gets up. I said, oh my goodness, I hope she doesn't spank this child, you know. She goes over to him. I was shocked by what she said. She said, is something troubling you, darling? I thought to myself, she was dealing with his feeling, but she didn't deal with the behavior at all. Now, it's no secret. If we're sensitive and accepting of children's feelings, that's really going to help their self-esteem. That's what we were talking about before. Okay? So we can have a high self-esteem child if we only deal with feelings and we accept feelings. But if we don't speak to behavior and we allow that kind of bullying behavior to go on, then we're not raising a what? A good child. So the key is to deal with both. I can see that you must have been upset and you wanted that toy very badly. But I will not allow you to push anyone or hit anyone, especially someone smaller than you. I will not allow you to do that anymore. So you're kind of warm and loving in the sense that you say, I understand that you were upset. But you're also very firm in saying, I will not allow it. And if we speak to children that way, warm but firm, we have a good chance of raising children what? With high self-esteem, who are good kids as well.